So if you haven't heard by now, the abortion initiative in Kansas failed yesterday. I'd like to say I'm surprised that it failed, but I'm not. I was afraid it would. There's a couple of reasons for it. Number one, it's too soon. After Dobbs versus Jackson. It's too soon. You're not bringing people along with you by jumping in both feet like that. You got to bring people along. You want people to vote for your initiative, you got to tell them the reason why. And just saying that a Kansas judge engaged in judicial activism, which you did. I mean, I don't know how long Kansas has been around, but abortion had been illegal in the state of Kansas up until Roe v. Wade. That's what made it legal in Kansas. But that's either here or there. That's a different issue. Should be a separate initiative to get rid of that judge. But that alone is not going to convince people to vote for you. Especially when your initiative really doesn't do anything beyond maintaining the status quo. Because that's basically what that initiative did. It didn't really do anything new. There needs to be a debate. What made me happy about the Roe v. Wade decision, well, Dobbs versus Jackson, which overturned Roe v. Wade, is now we can finally have a debate about this. Because now the political right is doing the same thing that the political left did. We're being tugged to the extremes. I'm tired of it. I'm sick. I've had it up to here with that crap. From both of these. I want to take the donkey and the elephant and just put their freaking heads together. I'm sick of you both. To be quite honest. And I think a lot of other people are too. That's why your initiative failed yesterday. Conservatives, I'm typically on the conservative side. My values, that's where they lie. That's how I was raised. Fiscally, I'm about as conservative as they come. But this debate over abortion lies at the core of everything that is undermining our foundation right now as a nation. This speaks directly to who we are as a people and as a nation. I don't want to belong to a nation of barbarians. I got sent to a nation full of barbarians. I'm one of the lucky ones that came home alive. I mean, if you want to engage in acts of barbarism, I invite you to go find that place where you can do that. You can't do that here. And abortion is an act of barbarism. But you should have known this but was coming. There are exceptions to everything. And conservatives have totally, like in Oklahoma and Arkansas, they totally put the after morning pill off limits. Even that's illegal. Really, the morning after pill. It's going to stop the development of that child before it actually becomes something that's viable. Stop thinking with your hearts, people, and start thinking with your mind. Use this thing that God gave you up here. Stop being led by your hearts and actually get out of this emotion crap. You start using logic and reason to actually formulate an opinion that you can actually believe in enough that you can articulate it, that you can put words to it. One of my biggest issues right now with the political right following Dobbs versus Jackson is the fact that they're shutting down debate. You people are shutting down debate. That debate needs to happen. You are shutting out the voices that are your greatest advocates. And those are the people who survived botched abortions, who were the product of rape, but their mother, God bless them, decided to have the child anyway. And what about all the women who went through an abortion and then had to deal with the aftermath and has managed to find a way to rectify that and find peace in their soul? Those are the voices that you're locking out. Those are the voices that initiatives like the one yesterday in Kansas are locking out. And they're your greatest advocates. You want? Well, I'm going to tell you something else. You're going to have to put something in black and white. Just continuing this status quo is not going to cut it. Not anymore. We're beyond the status quo. We got to get back to normal. Because right now the status quo is abnormal. That's what you've got to understand. You want to succeed? You're going to have to change up the way you think, not the way you feel.